The Nation We Build Together exhibit occupies almost 30,000 square feet, holding thousands of artifacts. It took 5 years and almost $160 million to put together. The exhibit includes the pen used to sign the 15th Amendment to the US Constitution, which granted African American men the right to vote. There is a 12-ton statue of President George Washington styled as a Greek god, and the chairs on which John F. Kennedy and Richard Nixon sat during their televised presidential debate in 1960.
First question to Senator Kennedy from Mr. Fleming.
Some of us were here already, Native Americans and others. Some came here voluntarily, and Liberty stands in for those people who immigrated. Some were forcibly brought here, so enslaved peoples. And then some who were already here, and the nation expanded onto their lands.
Also on display, America's religious diversity, a vivid history of relations among Christians, Jews, Muslims, Native Americans, pagans, and descendants of Africans.
And this is a book that's popularly known as the Jefferson Bible. Thomas Jefferson, during his retirement at Monticello, spent a lot of time reading Christian scripture and wondering how he could reconcile Christian heritage, of which he was a part, with the ideals of the Enlightenment. And he decided the best way to do this would be to make his own edition of scripture.
Another exhibit is dedicated to the American political process, its great discourses and compromises, principles, ideals and major milestones, such as the end of monarchy, abolition of slavery, and the dark tragic pages, such as the assassination of Martin Luther King, among others.
Be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream.
You know, the exhibit is really looking at when that founding generation tried to create a democracy, they were faced with a series of issues that we, each generation, have confronted as well. You know, how do you make this ideal, into a really working system?
And the largest item among the 2 million in the collection, a 2-story, 200-year-old house, where visitors can experience the story of 5 generations of Americans, from the first colonists to the slaves who fought for freedom, to the immigrants who strive to achieve equal rights, and the heroes of the World War II. Maxim, Moskalkov, VOA News.